What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. For this camera comparison we have the latest phone from Nubia, the Redmagic 6R, also known as the Redmagic 6 Racing, and then we have the iPhone 12. Now the camera systems on their backs are a bit different. We have the main cameras, we have the ultra-wide cameras, and then on the back of the 6R we also get a macro lens, another camera used for portrait mode pictures. As always throughout this video we are going to see a variety of daytime and nighttime pictures and of course videos. And I think we should start by checking out some portrait mode pictures that I took during the day. Alright, so looking at the portrait mode pictures that I took, well, for me it seems that the Redmagic 6R does better in every single picture, mostly because it has better edge detection around the subject. So if you look around my head, if you look around my daughter's head, the Redmagic 6R seems to do better. So in my opinion, for portrait mode pictures, the Redmagic does better than the iPhone 12. Next we're gonna move on and check out some 5x zoom pictures that I took. So keep in mind that neither device has a telephoto lens. Now here I can't really say that one does better than the other one because a couple of pictures are better from the Redmagic 6R and a couple are better from the iPhone 12. But definitely leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Which one does better for those 5x zoom pictures? Moving on to pictures that I took with the ultra-wide lenses, well, here the iPhone 12 has the wider field of view so you can see a bit more in those pictures and also better dynamic range in every single picture. So for me personally, for the ultra-wide camera, I feel that the iPhone 12 does better. And we're moving on to some pictures that I took with the main cameras on the back of the two devices. Keep in mind that I had to turn off the AI on the Redmagic 6 because the pictures were just oversaturated. Alright, so looking at those pictures, well, they are kind of similar. The colors on the iPhone are a bit more saturated, and the dynamic range in the pictures taken by the iPhone 12 is also a bit better. But overall, I can't really say that the Redmagic 6R does bad for pictures taken with the main cameras. So I'm gonna let you guys watch a few more pictures and I'll be back right after. So which one do you guys prefer for those daytime pictures, the Redmagic 6R or the iPhone 12? Alright, and we're moving on to some nighttime pictures that I took with them, and we're starting with the ultra-wide camera, but I'm only going to show you two pictures because the Redmagic 6R doesn't actually have a night mode for the ultra-wide camera. So of course, if you take any pictures at night with the ultra-wide camera, the pictures will turn out pretty dark. So for the ultra-wide camera and the night mode, of course, the iPhone 12 does better. As for the regular camera and the night mode, well, here once again it seems that the iPhone 12 does better in every single picture, or at least in 95% of the pictures, mostly because the pictures are a bit brighter and they're also much sharper than the ones that I took with the Redmagic 6R. So for me, I feel that for nighttime pictures, for the ultra-wide camera and of course the main camera, the iPhone 12 does better than the Redmagic 6R. Next we're gonna move on and check out some sample videos that I've done with the Redmagic 6R and of course the iPhone 12. Now, even though the Redmagic 6R does better than the Redmagic 6 and 5, so the previous Redmagic phones, it still doesn't do as good as the iPhone 12. So I'm gonna let you guys watch those sample recordings and I will be right back. We are moving on to a quick recording between the Redmagic 6R and the iPhone 12 with the main camera. So the maximum recording resolution on the iPhone 12 is 4K at 60 frames per second, where the Redmagic 6R can actually record in 8K. But for this particular recording, we are only doing 4K at 30 frames per second with both devices. At this resolution, both devices also support image stabilization, and I am walking fairly slow now so you can see how that image stabilization would look like. I'm gonna keep walking for a bit. I'm gonna stop here and we'll pan right slowly. And back left. So yeah, this is how a recording between the Redmagic 6R and the iPhone 12 would look like on a pretty sunny day. Alright, we have a quick video test with the front-facing camera on the Redmagic 6R and of course on the iPhone 12. Now the maximum recording resolution on the iPhone 12 with the front-facing camera is 4K at 60, where the maximum recording resolution on the Nubia 6R is 1080p at 30 frames per second. We also don't seem to get any type of image stabilization for the front-facing camera on the Redmagic 6R. So yeah, this is how a recording done with these two phones and the front-facing cameras would look like. Alright, we have a quick recording in low light between the Redmagic 6R and of course the iPhone 12. For this recording I'm using the main cameras on the back of the two devices and recording in 4K at 30 frames per second. We're gonna walk this way. I guess it gets a bit darker around there. It's kind of nighttime, it's about 9:30 p.m. but it's not totally dark quite yet, but we'll get there in a bit so we can see which device does better when it gets darker. So it is much darker here and I feel that I can see a bit more on the screen of the Redmagic, but just a tiny bit more, and of course there is more noise as well. So yeah, this is how recording in low light between these two devices would look like. And lastly, we're gonna check out some selfies. Well, here for selfies, I feel that once again the iPhone 12 does better for the daytime selfies and the nighttime selfies when compared to the Redmagic 6 Racing. But what do you guys think? Do you prefer the iPhone 12 or the Redmagic for those selfies? So there you have it. This is the Nubia Redmagic 6R and the iPhone 12. What do you guys think? Does this phone do good enough for its price, considering that it is much cheaper than the iPhone 12? Definitely leave a comment and let me know. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.